Brooklyn bloodlines, Christians in telly. They called him the devil in silk, Christians in telly. Kansas City bred, smooth suits, smooth talk, and hands dirtier than anyone dared to say out loud. He built his reputation on violence wrapped in velvet, the kind of man who could order your death with a smile while buying you a drink. Zintelli was poison for anyone who got close, but for Bambi Palermo, he was more than poison. He was a scar that never healed. She was just a teenager when he set his sights on her. He made her feel seen, made her feel wanted. But under all that silk was iron, controlling, possessive, cruel. What he called love was just ownership. What he gave her left bruises nobody else could see. And when she tried to escape him, he left her with reminders, whispers of secrets, debts, the kind of blackmail that chained her to him even when she thought she was free. He didn't just break her heart, he carved his name into her fear. Late 90s, a KC nightclub, dim lights, smoke curling toward the ceiling. Young Bambi sitting at a corner table, too young for the drink in her hand, eyes wide. Zintelli strolls in, silk tie, devil's grin. He leans close, whispers something just for her, and the trap slams shut. And now, years later, in a Brooklyn backroom, years later. Bambi standing tall now, jaw set, but her hand trembles around a glass of red. The door opens. Zintelli steps in, looking like time never touched him. His smile widens when he sees her, still just as beautiful as the night you left me. The leash he once held out is back in his hands. But Zintelli ain't just obsessed with her, he's making moves of his own. Anthony Sessa knows him from KC. They worked together once, a job nobody talks about. Now they're both in Brooklyn, predators circling the same kill. Goku D'Angelo feels the ground shifting. Nick Palermo smells betrayal in the air, and the Bureau's got no idea the storm that just rolled in. Christian Zintelli's motivation ain't loyalty. It ain't even money. It's control. He don't just want the city. He wants the people in it bent under his will. And Bambi, she's the one piece he'll never stop trying to own. The devil in silk has come to Brooklyn. And when he smiles, you know the blood ain't far behind. Brooklyn Bloodlines, Season 2, coming soon.
Mugs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree. Dream a little dreamer.
Analyzing evil, Superman, the psychology of power, perfection, and the burden of being God. A Bambi's Twisted Tales and Pizzaverse Studios production. The Last Son of Hope. They called him the Last Son of Krypton. A miracle, a messiah, a man who fell from the stars with power enough to move worlds. But what they never say is, he didn't ask for any of it. Superman's story ain't just the tale of a hero. It's the story of a child ripped from apocalypse and dropped into mediocrity, a god raised on cornfields and morals. A cosmic being forced to pretend he's just another farm boy from Kansas. He's the ultimate contradiction. The alien who defines humanity. The man who saves the world but never belongs to it. And that, kids, is the beginning of his torment. Born in fire, raised in kindness. Krypton's destruction ain't just his origin, it's his trauma. He was born in catastrophe. Before he took his first breath, everything he ever was, everyone who would have understood him, was already ash. That's survivor's guilt at a cosmic scale. Every life he saves, every disaster he prevents, it's his way of trying to undo the explosion that started it all. But you can't rebuild what's already vaporized. Then come the Kents, salt of the earth, old-school morality, simple folks who teach him right from wrong. But they don't realize they're raising an alien demigod who could split the planet if he sneezed wrong. They teach him humility, sure, but also repression. Hide what you are. Blend in. Don't scare the neighbors. That's the seed of his lifelong curse, emotional inhibition. He learns early that his true self is too much for the world to handle. So he builds the mask, Clark Kent, mild-mannered, clumsy, harmless. And he never takes it off. Because even gods can't play favorites without dying a little inside. And the cruel part, nobody thanks him for what he can't save. The loneliness of the symbol. To the world, Superman ain't a man. He's an emblem, a brand, a myth with muscles. He stands for hope. He smiles for the cameras. But inside, he's suffocating. 'Cause symbols don't get to have bad days. They don't cry, they don't rage, they don't doubt. They just shine. That's identity dissonance, the loss of self beneath expectation. He's a performance of goodness trapped in an endless rerun. He ain't living a life, he's maintaining a legend. And that's the cruelest part of heroism, sweetheart. The world don't want your truth. They just want your light. The fragility of control. You ever notice how quiet he gets when he's mad? That ain't peace, that's terror. Because if he ever loses control, even for a heartbeat, somebody dies. Every laugh, every smile, every golly gee is a safety mechanism. That's emotional compression under omnipotence. He's not carefree, he's containing earthquakes behind his eyes. And what's his reward? Fear. No matter how much good he does, people still whisper, what if he ever turns? That's why he's so obsessed with restraint. 'Cause he knows, if he crosses the line once, there's no going back. The God complex in reverse. Most men with power want to be gods. Superman's the god who wants to be a man. He spends his life pretending to be less than he is, afraid of what he could become if he ever stopped pretending. That's reversed omnipotence syndrome, fear of one's own potential. Every time he pulls a punch, every time he saves instead of kills, he's fighting his nature. He's not just protecting us from danger, he's protecting us from himself. And that's the paradox. The stronger he becomes, the lonelier he gets. 'Cause there's nobody who can ever understand what it means to carry the weight of a planet on your conscience. The cage of morality. Truth, justice, and the American way. Sounds noble, don't it? But here's the kicker. Morality to Superman ain't a choice, it's a chain. He's trapped by the illusion that absolute power demands absolute purity. He can't kill, he can't lie, he can't fail. Every sin he avoids just tightens the noose. That's ethical perfectionism. A psychological trap where the pursuit of flawless virtue becomes self-torture. 'Cause what happens when you're the strongest being alive and still can't fix everything? You stop seeing yourself as a hero. You start seeing yourself as a failure. The burden of omniscience. Superman hears everything. Cries, gunshots, prayers, all of it. You ever think about that? Every second he's alive, he's surrounded by suffering. And he's got to decide, moment by moment, who gets saved and who doesn't. That's the psychology of triage guilt. He ain't just saving lives, he's choosing who dies. That kind of power don't make you feel godlike. It makes you feel monstrous. The dark reflection. For every Superman, there's a shadow. Injustice, Superman, Homelander, Brightburn, Red Son. They ain't just alternate versions, they're warnings. They show us what happens when restraint breaks. When grief, pride, or ideology replaces morality. One bad day, Lois dies, Metropolis burns, and suddenly the god stops saving and starts judging. That's the essence of moral absolutism. The belief that one's sense of good outweighs everyone else's freedom. And once you believe that, heroism curdles into tyranny. Superman's constant terror is that one day he'll stop trying to be good. And the world will finally see the monster he's always feared becoming. Chapter 8. The Human Condition of a God. Clark Kent ain't a disguise. It's therapy. It's the only way he remembers how to feel small, to live simple. He goes to work, fumbles his papers, smiles at Lois, just to remind himself what it means to be human. That's psychological grounding, a god built in a daily routine so he don't lose touch with reality. But even then, he's lying to himself. Every time he shakes a hand or laughs at a joke, he's acting. He ain't one of us, and he knows it. That's what kills him, not kryptonite, isolation. Chapter 9. The Cult of Dependence. The world don't just love Superman. It needs him. And that's the most dangerous part. The more we depend on him, the less we learn to save ourselves. And the more he saves, the more he traps himself in the role of savior. That's the Messiah complex loop. Every act of heroism breeds more dependence, more guilt, more burden. He don't protect humanity, he enables it. He's the crutch that keeps the world from growing up. And he knows it, but he can't stop. Because if he stops, everything collapses. Chapter X. The Cost of Hope. Hope sounds noble until you realize what it demands. It ain't faith, it's sacrifice. And Superman's been sacrificing himself since the day he landed on Earth. He gives his strength, his peace, his love, all for a planet that'll never love him back the same way. They worship him when they need him. They fear him when they don't. That's the paradox of the Savior. He lives for humanity, but never with it. And hope, for him, ain't a gift. It's an addiction. Because if he stops believing in us, he has nothing left. The legacy of the impossible ideal. Every hero after him, Batman, Spider-Man, Captain America, they're all defined in relation to Superman. He's not a man anymore. He's the standard. But perfection's poison, sweetheart. It don't inspire, it intimidates. When you make someone flawless, you strip away what makes him relatable. Superman's greatness created generations of heroes trying to be him, and villains trying to break him. Because he don't just represent good, he represents control. And control always breeds rebellion. The God who dares to love. Lois Lane. The anchor, the exception, the reminder. She's the only one who calls him on his bullshit. The only one who makes him feel human, even when the whole world bows. That's the emotional tether theory. Every god needs a mortal to remind him of their limits. But even love's a risk for him. 'Cause every kiss, every heartbeat, every human moment, it's fragile. He knows one day she'll age, she'll fade, she'll die. And he won't. That's the quiet horror of immortality, the forever without the future. The burden of being right. Superman ain't corrupted by evil, he's corrupted by righteousness. He truly believes he's doing good. And that belief is a razor's edge. Every tyrant starts with good intentions. Every dictator thinks he's saving someone. That's why Superman's morality's so dangerous, 'cause if he ever stops doubting himself, the world burns. Doubt's his kryptonite, his last line of defense against becoming God. The fall and the flight. At the end of the day, Superman ain't about power. He's about choice. The choice to stay kind in a world that ain't worth saving half the time. The choice to believe that strength ain't meant to rule, it's meant to protect. And maybe that's the closest thing to godliness we got. He ain't the story of invincibility. He's the story of restraint. Of a man who could do anything, but chooses to be good. And that, my friend, is the most fragile form of power there is. This has been a Bambi's Twisted Tales and Pizzaverse Studios production, where even gods get psychoanalyzed. So hit subscribe, keep your cape folded, and remember, even Superman bleeds. He just hides it better than the rest of us. Thanks for watching.
Give me groceries and booze. Give me FaceTime with my friends. Give me intravenous news. Little drips of CNN. Give me meditation apps. Text me pictures of your dog. Just give me life. Give me peace. Give me noise. Someone give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen.
Space, at least 6 feet. Dig my grave, just as deep. I got sex on my mind all the time. Fuck, scrolling through the internet, time suck. I've been feeling flat like a pancake. I could use a hug or a handshake. I could use some drugs or a band-aid. Cooped up in a hole, I wanna lose all my control. I wanna just go on a rampage. Give me wisdom, give me teeth. Give me vision, let me see. Give me courage to confess. Every night I text my ex. Give me girls, give me boys. Give me life, give me peace, give me noise. Someone
give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen. Give me fucking zen. I need something to avoid all of my fears and paranoia. Someone give me fucking zen. Yeah. Give me an appetite, give me hope for the afterlife, or a reason to look past tonight. Give me happiness when I found the fame. Give me music that doesn't all sound the same. Give me something that I could look forward to. Give me humans that I could get closer to. You look down at me, but the next thing you know, it's you with the rent overdue. Give me a little bit of piece of your peace of mind. Give me a piece of yours, you'll get the peace of mind. Give me something to do when there's nothing to do, but when I get it, shit, I'll probably just fuck it up too. Give me 2 steps to the left. Give me 1 step to the right. Give me 1 dance with the volume at 10. And someone, anyone, give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen. Give me fucking zen. I need something to avoid all of my fears and paranoia. Someone give me hope for something better. Give me justice for my cries. Tell me we're all in this together, and if we're not, then tell me lies. Give me love, give me Wi-Fi, give me drugs.